Blake performs the banded resistant 10-metre sprint and the 5-10-5 agility shuttle run to test for the increased motor skills and capacities required to improve the biomechanical qualities of the two exercise drills. Short-term acute enhancements in motor skill acquisition and physical capacity performance improvements between the first and second attempts for the 10-metre sprint and 5-10-5 agility shuffle are driven by resistance banded sprints, pogo jumps and wall sprints. These drills enhance neuromuscular efficiency, optimising speed and agility adaptation. Resisted banded sprints optimise sprint mechanics by improving body positioning, forward lean, shin angles and ground reaction force, maximising acceleration. Myvrang and Van Den Tiller 2024. Increased horizontal force enhances stride efficiency, propulsion and motor learning. Dudley 2024. Resistance overload strengthens technical proficiency, refining trunk lean, push-off and ground contact efficiency for improved sprint kinematics. Freeman 2022. Myvrang and Van Den Tiller 2024. These adaptations enhance acceleration and sprint efficiency. Resisted banded sprints trigger post-activation performance enhancement, increasing motor unit recruitment and rate of force development and horizontal force production. This reduces ground contact time, improves stretch shortening cycle efficiency and increases sprint-specific power. Peitz et al. 2018, Lee et al. 2024. Resistance amplifies force application, optimizing propulsion and acceleration while reinforcing neuromuscular efficiency, improving sprint velocity and short-distance performance. Agility-based COD drills such as the 5-10-5 agility shuttle run are key for improving change of direction, acceleration, de-acceleration, efficiency and neuromuscular coordination. These drills enhance execution, reaction speed, cognitive motor processing, force production, fatigue resistance and injury resilience. Crollo et al. 2020. Optimizing foot placement, braking mechanics and force redirection improves movement economy and shortens ground contact time. Alanin et al. 2023. Enhancing motor sequencing, intermuscular activation and reaction time sharpens agility-based decision making, enabling faster responses to stimuli. Shepherd and Young 2006. Strengthening hip abductors, quadriceps and knee stabilizers improve joint alignment, lateral force application and valgus collapse prevention, ensuring structural integrity in COD movements. Pollard et al. 2017. To sustain high performance COD movements, training must improve force production, endurance and injury resilience through progressive overload strategies. Increasing impulse generation and rate of force development enhances stretch shortening cycle efficiency and posterior chain activation, optimizing COD acceleration and agility performance. The 5-10-5 shuttle run integrates technical skill refinement and physical capacity development, ensuring optimal COD execution, neuromuscular efficiency and agility performance. By enhancing movement precision and progressive force adaptation, athletes achieve greater speed, endurance and injury resilience, leading to sustained high-performance agility in competitive sports. Pogo jumps acutely enhance power output and rate of force development via post-activation potentiation, which transiently improves motor unit recruitment and firing efficiency. Robbins 2005. These plyometric exercises increase counter-movement jump height by up to 8.85%, enhancing neuromuscular activation, RFD. Klijpers 2020, while also refining ground contact mechanics to improve sprint speed and acceleration. Hernandez Martinez et al. 2024. Wall sprints improve sprint mechanics, neuromuscular coordination and posture, optimizing acceleration. Jimenez Reyes et al. 2024. They refine limb positioning, proprioception and force application, improving propulsion and stride kinematics. As a stationary drill, they reinforce joint angles, limb mechanics and force output, engaging key muscles. Wall sprints enhance ground reaction force and stride stability. Look Turco et al. 2023. They refine motor learning, foot placement and force transmission for sustained sprint gains. Maximizing ground reaction forces is key for acceleration. Morin et al. 2011. Integrating wall sprints into training optimizes posture, force output and propulsion, enhancing sprint performance. Morin et al. 2013. On Blake's second attempt. As expected, these adaptations enhanced performance across both drills. Blake displayed a more pronounced forward lean with an optimized shin angle, improved push-off mechanics through full triple extension and a higher, more responsive knee drive with sustained dorsiflexion. These refinements increased lower limb stiffness, optimizing the stretch shortening cycle and stretch reflex efficiency. Kinematic improvements reduced ground contact time and enhanced ground reaction force and rate of force development, improving acceleration. Split screen analysis confirmed these enhancements. Following our short-term intervention using pogo jumps and wall sprints, Blake's second attempts at the band-resisted 10-metre sprint and 5-10-5 agility shuffle run showed acute kinematic improvements via post-activation performance enhancement and refinements in kinematic motor skills, including motor control, neuromuscular coordination, perceptual decision-making and proprioception. In the 5-10-5 agility test, Blake's second attempt was significantly faster. Kinegram analysis highlighted gains in acceleration, controlled de-acceleration, proprioception and decision-making, reinforcing the efficacy of this short-term neuromuscular intervention for acceleration and agility performance. Over the past year, I've implemented a structured periodization program for Blake, a young footballer, incorporating key weight room exercises across macro, meso and micro cycles. The initial 6 months emphasized maximal neuromuscular strength through high-force, low-velocity exercises to enhance motor unit recruitment, inter- and intramuscular coordination and foundational hypertrophy. This approach ensured safe integration of plyometric training and stretch shortening cycle development. Frost et al. 2015. Frontal plane lateral split lunges and elevated reverse lunges were integrated to optimize neuromuscular efficiency. Lateral split lunges improved frontal plane stability by refining hip and knee kinematics, while elevated reverse lunges reduced knee valgus, increased hip extensor activation, and reinforced injury resilience. Greska and Cortez 2012, McCurdy et al. 2012, D'Stasi et al. 2013. Hanging knee raises were implemented to enhance core stability, hip flexor strength, and deep core activation, optimizing force transmission and frontal plane control. Statsny et al. 2015, Ford et al. 2015. Progressive overload through lunge variations systematically increased movement complexity, reinforcing neuromuscular efficiency before transitioning to explosive plyometric training. Escamilla et al. 2025. Neuromuscular strength established, training and advanced to strength speed development, prioritizing impulse generation and rate of force development. Frost et al. 2015. Plyometric drills including depth drop jump to box jump and seated to box jump optimize stretch reflex efficiency, muscle tendon stiffness, and power transfer. Depth drop jumps desensitize the Golgi tendon organ, enhancing rate coding and the stretch shortening cycle responsiveness, while seated to box jumps improve starting strength and RFD, directly benefiting explosive accelerations and aerial drills. Streminga et al. 2013. Jack is performing the T-test agility run to assess the motor skills necessary for improving the biomechanical and kinematic aspects of the test. The focus is on achieving short-term acute adaptations through the light 6 kg sled-resisted training and A-skip drills to enhance movement efficiency and agility performance. The T-test agility run engages neuromuscular mechanisms to enhance acceleration, de-acceleration, and change of direction efficiency, making it a key assessment tool. Beyond evaluation, it induces acute neuromuscular adaptations, improving running and cutting speed, which optimizes movement efficiency and transfers directly to sport-specific motor skill acquisition. Freebie et al. 2024. Resisted sled sprinting acutely enhances sprint kinematics by improving horizontal force application, trunk lean, and stride mechanics. Petrikos et al. 2015. Over short distances, light sled loads refine sprint biomechanics, force application, and cadence without disrupting technique. These adaptations enhance neuromuscular coordination and sprint efficiency, contributing to motor skill acquisition and acceleration improvements, which are critical for T-test agility attributes and sport-specific explosiveness. A-skips, a preparatory drill optimizing foot strike sequencing, ground contact mechanics, and hip flexion dynamics, acutely enhance sprint kinematics and motor learning. Bergman et al. 2021 highlights progressive motor drills as crucial for perceptual motor development, fostering self-organization, neuromuscular adaptation, and technical proficiency within task constraints. This structured skill acquisition model progresses athletes from low-intensity reinforcement to high neuromuscular demand, improving kinematic efficiency, skill retention, and task-specific force application. A-skips refine intermuscular coordination and enable rapid neuromuscular adjustments within a single exposure, enhancing sprint economy and agility-based motor skills for acceleration and multi-directional efficiency. Thus, both the light sled training and A-skip drills induced acute neuromuscular adaptations, enhancing motor skill acquisition and improving Jack's performance by 2 seconds. Kinegram analysis revealed a more pronounced forward lean, extended rear push-off leg, lower center of gravity, and greater knee flexion, optimizing biomechanics for acceleration, de-acceleration, directional changes. These refinements enhanced stability and contributed to Jack's faster attempt. Tony is performing a 20-meter sprint to assess the physical capacities required to address his biomechanical and kinetic deficiencies. The focus is on eliciting acute neuromuscular adaptations through 2 interventions: 1, hip-controlled rotational movement, and 2, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation stretching, targeting both his hip flexors and hamstrings to enhance range of motion capacity, thus improving his sprint acceleration performance. Both our 2 interventions integrate motor control exercises, core stabilization, and proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation stretching to enhance hip mobility and movement efficiency. Improving neuromuscular control and hip spine disassociation optimizes active and passive range of motion, with research showing significant gains in hip rotation and moderate improvements in extension. Moorside and McGill 2012. PNF stretching further increases acute hip ROM, particularly enhancing hamstring flexibility and hip flexor mobility. Limb 2024, Zaidi et al. 2023, reinforcing core lower limb integration for improved movement efficiency. Notably, the left side improved by approximately 2 degrees, while the right side showed a substantial increase of 7 degrees, aligning with his prior subjective perception of a greater feeling of tightness in his right lower limb. As expected, I anticipated that Tony would demonstrate slight improvements in both front and back side sprint mechanics, achieved through enhanced thigh flexion efficiency, resulting in a sustained higher knee drive. Additionally, he maintained a stiffer, more extended triple extension during the rear push-off phase, aligning with an improved improved and more pronounced forward trunk lean. Increased ROM facilitates greater knee flexion, leading to a higher knee drive and a more extended, straighter rear leg. This results in full rear leg triple extension, optimizing the push-off phase for enhanced propulsion. This split-screen kinegram analysis reveals several improvements in Tony's movement mechanics. These acute adaptations contribute to a 0.2 second reduction in his performance time, reflecting enhanced neuromuscular efficiency and biomechanical optimization.